Hello everyone, X-Wall Kill Bethelite here, and there is a website where, you know, money is made. It's called JWSTUFF.org. If you're looking it up, that is JWSTUFF.org. If you just type in JWSTUFF and Google that, the website should pop up. And I've got a problem with this. I've got a real problem with JWSTUFF.org because they're selling things like pins that you put on your, I don't know, tie or jacket, or somebody might put on their dress that will have a picture of Bethel on it. Picture of JW this or JW that on it. And I looked at the website, and it ain't like these things, what I looked at was being sold for like $2 or $3. There was a pin that you put on your shirt, tie, whatever, and that was sold, one of them was sold for $7. That's to make money. That's to make money. They talking about these are premium pins. They're little cartoon looking things that you put on your clothes. They're talking about these are premium pins. This ain't just something where they selling stuff for just a couple dollars. They barely pricing it. These things are one of them is $7. I didn't even look up the prices on everything else that they have there. I didn't look up the prices on everything. I just look, I'm like, what's a little pin cost? How much is a little pin? $7 for one of them? Then you can buy them in groups of like 4 or something like that. And that's even higher. I don't remember, maybe like $18 or $17, something crazy like that. Like, this is to make money. I have a problem with that. When I was at Bethel, where we produce things for, supposedly we produce things for Jehovah, we produce things that were okay for people to put the phrase JW on. And really, they didn't even use that per se on Bethel. They call it Bethel. They don't put because the J is for Jehovah. The J is for God's name. Like, the J is for the most sacred name in the universe. You don't just put that on a website and start selling pins. Like, it doesn't, this is, I have a problem with this. They're using God's name to sell stuff. They could have put Watchtower stuff. They could have put Kingdom Hall items. They use God's name. They put the J on there for Jehovah. JW stuff. Like, they straight put God's name on a website. And witnesses don't have a problem with this. It's just perfectly fine for all these people to be working at Bethel. All these people to be working at Bethel, different facilities. And they're producing things, Bibles, things that are more important than the things that are on that website. They're producing things like Bibles, magazines, booklets, food for the rest of the quote unquote Bethel family. And they don't get paid hourly. They don't really get a salary. They basically get a stipend so that they can buy deodorant and toothpaste. And y'all don't have a problem with somebody starting a website, making all kinds of money, and putting the words JW on it? So all of us can work for free, but somebody else can work for profit. The whole concept is that we are looking out for other people's spiritual well-being. The whole concept is that we are not like the churches who are doing things for profit, for money. I can understand somebody making a little badge or a little pin and hey, this is just $2, you know. They're not really making money off of it. They enjoy doing things for people, and you know, that's just enough for them to be able to continue doing it. It's not really, you know, for profit. But this thing, I looked up for one of them, it was like $7. It's almost $10 for a little cartoon, goofy ass looking pen. I have a problem with this. I have a problem with this. Who told them it was okay to you put the God's name on it? Who told them it was okay to put J, standing for Jehovah, on this website? I want to know who authorized that. Did these people even believe in God? Do they? Who? It is JW. or is JWSTUFF.org. That sounds like the official website. They might be connected to something official. This stuff might be connected to something official. So they just feel like it's okay to make money off of God's name. Take that name off of it. Put Kingdom Hall stuff. Put Watchtower stuff. They specifically wanted to put JW on there. And they specifically wanted to put JW on there because then people are going to start associating the product they sell with God's name. There are certain groups of people, not everybody, but there are certain groups of people, Jehovah's Witnesses in particular, they're going to start associating the stuff that those people are selling with God's name, and they're going to start buying it. You're not supposed to make money off God's name like that. They need to take that website down. Watchtower should have done something about this. Watchtower is suing groups like Faith Leaks. Watchtower is suing people who put old Watchtower articles on websites. They're suing people for that. And to my knowledge, the people that they're suing, some of the people they're suing, they're not even doing the stuff they're doing for profit. You mean to tell me Watchtower's not suing these people who put JW, the J standing for God's name? The JW is something that they pretty much patented, or should have, that's directly related to their religion on a website and are selling things. There's stuff on there about Bethel tours where you can book those sorts of things. I'm sure that's for, you know, money. And then there's also, you know, how Jehovah's Witnesses are concerned that the end of the world is coming. Well, they're monetizing that also on there, where they're selling some kind of survival pack or something like that on there. Go to JWSTUFF.org and look and see yourself. They got something on there where they're selling a survival pack. So now you got people who have been fear-mongered by Watchtower to think that, you know, there's going to be a cataclysmic disaster coming soon. And they're like, well, shoot, let's sell stuff to all these people. We're going to sell these travel packs or these survival packs. That's directly making money off of people's religious belief. Directly making money off of people's religious belief. That is directly making money off of people's religious belief. They could have made a website, sold all the pins they wanted and put a different name on it. Sold all the colorful pins that they wanted. Sold all the bags and things that they wanted. But no, they want to specifically put things that represent other people's religious beliefs. They're making money off the religion. But yet, when I'm at Bethel, when I'm at Walk Hill, I can get up for morning worship at 7 a.m. and work all day and not get a dime. But this is okay. They're perfectly fine just making all kinds of money while you got all these people at Bethel. And they can't even hardly get a meal that's not on the menu. They can't get a meal that's not on the menu unless somebody helps them out with it. Somebody at their congregation. Unless somebody at their congregation helps them out with it. Or somebody gives it to them. But you know what I mean? Or they gotta, if they want to make money, this is what you have to do, because you sign a vow of poverty. You see what I'm saying? They sign, if you want to serve Jehovah, producing Bible literature or supporting that, producing things, booklets, things with the name JW on it. If you want to do that officially, you have to sign a vow of poverty. You can't make money off this stuff. I mean, they specifically have set it up where there's no paid positions, and you have to specifically sign a vow of poverty. But it's okay for these people to make money on the website, essentially making money doing the same thing, producing things with the name JW on there, producing things that specifically tied to the religion on that. And they're able to make money. Profit. Good money. So you got people just sitting here selling all kinds of stuff. Selling the to-go bags, making all kinds of cash. Where was my cash when I was working and morning worship is required? So you can add the 7 a.m. as required work. Morning worship was required. So from 7 a.m. till like 5 in the evening, I'm working and I'm not making no money. I don't have nothing on no website. As a matter of fact, if a Bethelite wants to make money on the side, maybe there's somebody that will let them do some automobile work, or somebody that'll let them cut some grass or something like that. You got to report that to Bethel office. What little money you do make on the side, you got to report that to Bethel office. They watch everything. You mean to tell me they don't know about this website with God's name on it, the J standing for God's name, and then something silly like stuff at the end? You got people that die over this stuff. That name. There's people in Russia that, quote unquote, were getting tortured over that name, the JW name. And they're putting it on a website next to the word stuff, JW stuff. That just sounds silly. That doesn't sound like they respect God's name at all. JWStuff.org. I have a problem with this, and I want to know. I want to call a Kingdom Hall. I want to call Bethel. I want to know why there is a website where somebody is making money and using the word JW on there. Jehovah's Witness. That's supposed to be a divine calling. Divine name next to a divine calling. And there's somebody that's putting on a website next to the word stuff and making money. I want to call these people. I want to find out what's going on. I looked on the website and I didn't see a phone number or an email. I have a problem with this. You can't just up and start making money. And the website probably has been there for a while. At least since 2015 in that form. Now, yeah, there was something called Stoops. and they were selling things, and that might have been questionable then. That may have been questionable. But they didn't, it was Stoops. It wasn't, they didn't put God's name on their product. They're directly putting God, JW. They directly put the thing on there. Who gave them the okay to do it? Why aren't they concerned Bethel is going to sue them? Are they giving some of their proceeds to Bethel? Is the organization making money off of this? Like, what's going on? Comment down below. Let me know if you got any information on this. Because I'm trying to find contact information on that website, JWSTUFF.org. Why are y'all making money off God's name when, hold on, I had to work for free. Y'all need to be working for free. Make your pens, put the JW on there, okay, but y'all ain't, you ain't getting no money in your pocket. Or if you want to make money, then take the name JW off of it. One or the other. One or the other. They need to take the name JW off of it. All of y'all, you mean to tell me y'all all was in the cold, in the heat, knocking on doors to get these magazines out, to watch booklets and all kinds of things out there, to get the name JW out there. Y'all were out there for free, knocking on doors, dangerous neighborhoods. And you mean to tell me these people, they just sit back and make all kinds of money? Some people just get to sit back and make all kinds of money? 937-789-4029. We'll discuss it. X-Wall Kill Bethelite, signing out.